Good morning, everyone. Today our day starts here. Well, technically our day started in Wilderness Lodge. I played a game of pool before we came over here. I didn't know that the pool table was available, but I decided to go ask, and they're like, yeah, we can get it to you. I'm like, all right, sure, I guess I'll take advantage and play a game right now. We came over here, we're checked in, we're gonna eat breakfast at the Wave. Super excited for that. I'm still thinking about those sweet potato pancakes. Then after that, we're gonna head to Hollywood Studios, enjoy our day there. And then for dinner, we have California Grill Part 2. I mean, I'm always excited to go to California Grill. I could go to California Grill 37 times in a row, and I'll get the same amount of excited for each time that we go. So today's gonna be a good day. Alright guys, so we are sitting down. I'm looking at the menu, and I'm telling you, those sweet potato pancakes, I think those are the way to go. I've heard that they're amazing. But one thing that I've also heard is that the bacon and eggs that they have for lunch and dinner, you could also get it for breakfast. Now we're gonna ask to see if we could get it as well, but we'll see what happens. But for sure, my entree is gonna be the sweet potato pancakes. That's gonna happen. All right, guys. So I guess as like my breakfast appetizer, I got the bacon and eggs. They do have it available for breakfast. I'm super excited to give this a try. Pete Werner of the DIS Unplugged literally never stops talking about how amazing this is. I'm excited. Oh my god. All the flavors. The more and more I start to eat food, the more and more I start to see that Pete Werner, man, is the guy to go to in terms of food here at Disney World. That guy knows what's up in all the restaurants that he goes to. This dish is heaven. I think I might regret getting those sweet potato pancakes because I should have just gone for like 300 of these. The pork belly itself, it melts in your mouth. The flavor of the pork and then that maple, oh my god, it's we've had some good pork. I think this could be the best pork that we've had in this vacation. And then you get the grits. The grits have an amazing cheddar taste to them, cooked perfectly. And then you get the pork belly with the grits, and it's something that just works beautifully. Then you break the egg, which the egg itself is amazing. Combine it with everything. This dish is amazing. And the only words I can describe this are, oh my god, get it. Guys, okay, the more you eat it, it's everything. I literally just wanted to get the plate and start licking it. It's amazing. I mean, it's up there in things that I've had in my life. It's spectacular. It's like, I have right now the sweet potato pancakes in front of me, and I'm like, why can't it be bacon and eggs? Why doesn't my coffee taste like bacon and eggs? It was amazing. Those plates falling is Alejandro eating it and trying it and dying as well. Guys, if you come to the Wave, you know what? We come to the Wave dinner tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna order that. I think I might just order 2 of those, and I'll be the happiest person in the world. And how much was it, Papi? $14? $14. There's just so much good food in Walt Disney World. And this right here, those bacon and eggs, one of the best. I can tell you that. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, whenever you come, get the bacon and eggs. You will not be disappointed. But now, let's go ahead and try these sweet potato pancakes. The sweet potato pancakes come with a pecan honey butter, which I'm super excited to give a try. I have the syrup here. Now, I just want to try the pancakes by themselves. I'm not the biggest fan of sweet potato, like the taste of sweet potato. I love sweet potato casserole because of the sweetness. You know, you get the brown sugar in there, you got the marshmallows on top, all of that. So, I'm going to try the pancakes first. Then I'll go ahead and put the butter in there, which because of the honey will give it that sweetness, and some of the syrup. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alright guys, let's talk about the pancakes. The pancakes are actually really good. I mean, pancakes by themselves, they don't taste like sweet potato. You get a hint of sweet potato, but they're really sweet. So it's more like a sweet potato casserole-y type thing going on. It's really good. But then you put the pecan honey butter, you get the taste of the pecans and some of the honey in there. Amazing. Then some syrup for extra sweetness. These pancakes are really good. Really good. Alright guys, let's talk about the Wave. You know, the Wave has always been one of my favorite restaurants. It's a high-class, high-quality restaurant with great food for not that much. I mean, it's not a brutally expensive restaurant, especially for the quality of food that you're getting. It hasn't really received the love that it deserves. Lately, it has been getting more popular because of YouTubers going and having amazing experiences in there. So it has been getting more and more popularity and exposure. Not enough. I've seen a bunch of amazing YouTubers come here and have their minds blown at how good this breakfast is. Not enough exposure. not enough. That restaurant right there has one of the best dishes that you're gonna find on Walt Disney World property. Those bacon and eggs are one of the best things, if not the best thing I've had in my life. I mean, I know it might sound like an over exaggeration, but oh my god, it's absolutely amazing. And until you try it for yourself, you won't be able to. I just can't explain it well. I mean, you need to try it for yourself. You need to come here, try it for yourself, and you will see why my mind has been blown so much by this. It's spectacular, and just for that dish alone, the Wave deserves the best breakfast label, and watch out, it doesn't deserve the best lunch and dinner, because just because of that dish alone, that's mind-blowingly good. But now it's time to head to Hollywood Studios. We had an hour and a half to get there before the second group of boarding passes start being released for Rise of the Resistance. I do want to ride it again, so hopefully we get to make it there before there are a lot of people here. I mean, like when you compare it to the amount of people that usually wait for a bus at Animal Kingdom Lodge, which was like no one, and then you see everyone here and then the bus stop completely full. It's an interesting change of pace, but I am excited. I hope that we could get to Hollywood Studios in time and be able to get a boarding group for Rise of the Resistance and enjoy our day there. It's gonna be, at least in terms of our plans, it's gonna be the last day that we go. Maybe we park hop there one day or not, but we'll see what happens. There are only a couple of days left. In Hollywood Studios now. They don't have the music loop for Christmas anymore, but they still have the Christmas decorations up, which I absolutely love. Now we're trying to figure out like what to get on that wouldn't potentially interfere with the boarding pass window opening. We're thinking about Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It's at 60 minutes. Slinky's at 65. All of that would basically interfere with the boarding group time frame. So we're gonna actually watch the brand new Mickey short that they have here. It's called Vacation Fun. We haven't seen it yet, and if I'm not mistaken, that is the inspiration for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I mean, they opened almost around the same time, so I want to see it. It looks adorable, and then I want to take a picture with Potato Land. The chairs are absolutely adorable. I'm excited. Guys, it's official. I have a new favorite land and my new favorite meet and greet right here, Mr. Potato. The short itself is super adorable. It incorporated a lot of the other Mickey shorts that they made, which I absolutely love. I actually love the new Mickey shorts. So that was a great short. A lot of fun. I absolutely loved it. Alright guys, so we did get boarding passes for Rise of the Resistance. We got boarding group 88. They're boarding group 80 right now. The park is kind of empty, but trust me, unless you really want to ride early in the morning, I don't suggest going for the 7 a.m. one, because trust me, those sell out in like 5 seconds. It's a lot easier to get the boarding groups that open at 1 p.m. So just trust me when I'm telling you, go for those. Unless you know, I could understand, you know, being scared of running the risk of not being able to get it at 1 p.m. So you do have both of those chances. So if you want to try at 7 a.m., go for it. But if you don't get it, don't worry. It's a lot easier to get it at 1 p.m. than it is at 7. So keep that in mind. Alright guys, now we're going to ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway again. Right now it's at a 45-minute wait. That seems to be the best possible thing to do right now. This is a 45-minute wait supposedly. Our boarding group is going to be called supposedly in 40 minutes. So this is like a perfect fit. Also, I love this ride a lot. You know, I still miss the Great Movie Ride. Wow. That's a crime to forget that name. But I still miss the Great Movie Ride, but I do really think that the Imagineers did a great job and made an incredible attraction to replace it. Well, to be there, there's no replacing the Great Movie Ride, but it is a great attraction. I mean, it's amazing. No, I love the dapper dance back there in the train. It's awesome. All right, guys, don't kill me for this impersonation, but I'm gonna try my best. Hi guys, my name is Kermit the Frog here, and these are my hands. All right, guys. So interesting. We just kind of stopped moving. I don't know what's going on. So at these times, you know, we were constantly moving, and then all of a sudden it stopped. So this is when, you know, I was thinking, I think this is the time where they start cleaning and disinfecting the ride vehicles. They do it after a set amount of time, and so if you're just in line and then you see the light moving and moving, and then just stop. I mean, we've been stopped here for like 5-6 minutes right now. Most likely that's what it is. It's the disinfecting of the ride vehicles. At least that's the only thing that comes to mind as to why we just stopped. But Ale, how are we doing in time? 33 minutes. We're still outside. I see this being more than 45. That's for sure. Alright, so I really don't know what's been going on with the line. There are times where you start moving really fast and then you just stop. Then you move fast and then you stop. I mean, we've been waiting in line for an hour now, when originally it said 45 minutes, and I'll tell you, if there's any other delay, we're gonna miss our boarding group pass for Rise of the Resistance. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully we still make it. I mean, I still think there's some time, so I think we'll make it. Alright, so we talked to some cast members. This is what I love about Disney. We talked to some cast members. We're like, look, we're scared that we're gonna miss the boarding group for Rise of the Resistance, and we really don't. It's the hardest ride to ride. They said, don't worry, come with us. They scanned our magic bands and they gave us a return pass. So we got out of the line. Now we're heading towards Rise of the Resistance. We're gonna ride that, then come back. Then we're gonna enter through the fast pass lane of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This is the Disney customer service. They'll always make sure that you are able to have a magical time, and they'll do anything possible to accommodate it. It's awesome. So I have an idea for Galaxy's Edge. They played that message throughout the PA system here in Disney World about, you know, you're gonna have to wear your mask, social distance, and all of that, including here in Galaxy's Edge. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of ruins the magic a little bit of Galaxy's Edge. So an idea, right? They could do different voices here for Galaxy's Edge. Like, for example, like if you're here in line for Rise of the Resistance, you have Poe, you could have Rey telling you the message, and when you're outside, you could have like a first order officer telling you how you have to wear your mask, if not you'll be detained, and things like that. I mean, I feel like, you know, Disney's doing these messages, so, you know, make it a little bit more magical. Like you know, keep the magic and preserve it. I'm pretty sure that this is the hidden Mickey. I'm pretty sure.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause.
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company! First order TIE fighters! Reroute! Reroute! Right, 2, Blue 5, we got a clear path so transport can make the jump!
By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Resistance 5, your ship has been captured and is now under the control of the First Order. We don't know where the base is. How about this question? Where was your ship headed before we captured you? We don't know where the ship was headed. We just walked onto the spaceship and said, I don't know where it's going and I don't care.
Yes.
That's how you get captured.
The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
All our recruits, we are with the Resistance. We're gonna get you out. I will have blue, red first, and silver, orange, quickly.
Hey, you're not authorized! Wait! Those are the prisoners!
Who picked these two droids anyway?
There's no escape. location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the resistance.
You guys really like cutting it close, don't you? Okay, you're clear.
I'm telling you guys, that ride is truly something else. And every single time that you ride, you always notice something different. This time I noticed, right, usually we always go on the side with the AT-AT, and then the AT-AT starts shooting at you. I've never gone to the side, but then if you go to the side, a stormtrooper with a heavy gun turns to you and then starts shooting at you. That is so cool. And then another thing that I think I noticed, I don't know if it's true or not, I don't know if it's intentional or not, right? When Kylo Ren brings you in and then he says, you will tell me the location of the rebel base, the droid responds with a meow. He said no. He tells Kylo Ren no. I mean, that is absolutely adorable. I love it. So very quickly we're gonna head to Starbucks. We're gonna get some iced water, drink it. You know, it's not the hottest day of the year, but it is really humid. And once you start walking, I don't even know I'm still wearing my sweater. Yeah, you get pretty dehydrated. So you go to quick service places, you go to Starbucks, ask for iced water, they'll give it to you. Trust me, hydration is one of the most important things when you're on vacation here in Disney World. Alright, so instead of going to Starbucks, we actually ended up going to Joffrey's. Same water, basically, but then we felt the temptation and got donuts. But this time we're not splitting it in half, we got our own donuts. They're so big. Let me show you the one I got. I got the Oreo one, it's huge. But first, I'm gonna drink some water. Alright guys, check out this absolute beauty of a donut. I love the Joffrey's donuts. They're one of the best donuts you're ever gonna eat in your life. It's tough to try that Everglazed place in Disney Springs. It just opened yesterday or 2 days ago, I don't know, but I gotta try out those. But these right now, they're amazing.
That thing opened like 3-4 months ago.
But did it? Remember what Einstein said, time is relative.
Just keep on dancing and the fun will never stop.
Alright guys, those donuts are absolutely enormous. But the important thing to keep in mind is that calories don't count when you're Walt Disney World. So eat all the donuts you want. They don't count. But now we are heading back to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. We're gonna see how that return pass works. We're gonna hop on, then we'll see what the night has in store for us. California Grill dinner isn't until like 9:45. That's super late at the night. So we get to enjoy all the time here at Hollywood Studios, and we'll see what the evening has in store. Alright guys, so quick change of plans here. We went back to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. They told us that right now it is temporarily down. But I checked on the app about our multiple experience pass, that's what they gave us, and it said that we could actually redeem it at any other attraction in Hollywood Studios, except Rise of the Resistance, of course. So we're actually going to make our way and use it in Slinky Dog Dash. We'll see if it works there. But you typically the wait time for Slinky is always longer than Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So we could use it in Slinky and then come and make the line again in Mickey and Minnie's if we want to. So that's where we're heading to right now. We haven't been on Slinky just yet, so awesome. Alright guys, so I guess let's just go and figure something out. Because Slinky is also down. I mean, but anyway, it's okay. We have that multiple experience pass. So we're gonna hop on to Toy Story Mania again. My wrist hurts. My wrist hurts. My wrist has been hurting for the last 2 days. I don't know what's going on, but like my wrist hurts and it's my shooting hand. So I don't expect to do good. I might shoot with my left. Today does not count for my score, alright?
That's just an excuse for your bad performance.
Oh, okay. What has been your highest score, Ale? Because mine was 330,000.
I don't remember.
Alright, excuses.
Like 520?
Yeah, 520 points.
1,000.
Yeah, nice try. Yeah.
2 million.
Yeah, oh, okay. It's 2 million. But anyway, we're gonna hop on, and then hopefully by the time that we get out, Slinky is open, so we can hop on, alright? Guys, Mr. Potato Head is still not here. I wonder what happened. I don't know what's going on. Because you can hear stuff back there. I don't know what's going on. But I miss him. Alright guys, so I've come with a decision. Since my wrist does hurt like hell, I am going to ride with Ale. And my sole objective is going to be to unlock the secrets and to help Alejandro get the highest possible score. I want to see what happens like when we work together, what we could accomplish. So we'll see what happens. I got 171,000 without even trying. Alejandro got 263 with my help. Woo! Maybe if I would have been able to try my hardest, I could have beat the bestest hour. Maybe, I'm not sure. But not even trying, I got 171.
The entire thing was 24 minutes.
There you go, you also got the time. But me not even trying, I got 174,000. Hey, I'm good at this game.
Yeah, bestest hour because the hour just started.
That is also true. Hey, I'm not that bad. Trust me, with these secrets and actually trying, you will be able to get a bunch of points. I will do a more detailed video later on, but with these secrets, you will be able to get a really high score at Toy Story Mania. But now we're gonna ride Slinky Dog Dash. The return time work. All we did was they asked, "Hey, do you have a return time?" We said, "Yeah, we have like a multiple experience fast pass, whatever." They let us advance. Just scan your magic band in like the fast pass area. Green, we went in.
Here we go.
Look at my hair, oh my god. Oh man, this ride is so much fun. It's exhilarating, and it has like the perfect balance of thrill and not thrill, and of, you know, like how do I put this, you know, it's perfect for thrill seekers and also those that prefer It's a Small World, you know. It's a perfect family ride, it really is, and everyone could enjoy it. I love this ride. And now to complete the trifecta here in Toy Story Land, we're gonna ride Alien Swirling Saucers. So, you know, it's not as bad as I thought like the first time. It's somewhat entertaining and could be a lot of fun. Right before we get on, they play the Christmas music. We're not getting it again. I am in so much pain. Alejandro killed me with his shoulder like 5 times, man. Ow! Alright guys, well, we completed the trifecta here in Toy Story Land. Alright, now we're gonna check out the line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I wanna see how it is if it's not too long. We're gonna hop on, ride it, and then what? We could go back to the hotel, hang out there for a little bit. Hollywood Studios does close at 7. But we do want to get back, you know, get dressed, because California Girl does have a dress code. I don't know, we could maybe play some pool, go just chill out at the resort, because that resort is one of the best resorts to hang out in. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. So we make stuff up as it goes, really. Like, we are planners, but then when we get to the park itself, we just kind of do whatever. So about Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, the line seemed brutally long. It says 65 minutes. We don't want to wait that long. We've already ridden 3 times, but now we're gonna go check out the line for the Rock and Roller Coaster. It took the Rock and Roller Coaster 5 days into the new year in order to finally open. So it's open now. We're gonna check out now. I see where the line begins from here. That's not 55, that's longer. I had a theory, I'm like, you know what, maybe later on in the day, crowd level goes down. No, the crowd level went up here in Hollywood Studios. I think people are starting to park hop over here rather than leaving to other parks. So we might just head back to the hotel. We'll see.
We got a Magic Kingdom.
All right, the decision has been made. We are gonna head to Magic Kingdom for a little bit, hop on some rides there, and then take a boat to Wilderness Lodge. We're in the Magic Kingdom resort area, which is super cool to say that you could just go to Magic Kingdom and you could take a boat. You don't have to wait for a bus or anything. You're right next to it. Just take a boat, which is an awesome mode of transportation, especially on Bay Lake and Seven Seas Lagoon. We're gonna go over there, then we'll head back to the resort, maybe for a little bit, hang out there, and just enjoy the evening. You see, I do exercise all the time. It's run and speed walk to catch up to the buses. You see, coming to Disney, right? You eat a lot, but you stay fit. Chasing after the buses and all of that.
Hey! What is Captain Hook's favorite breakup line? What? It's not you, it's me. When Irish eyes are smiling, that George is like a morning spring. In the hills of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? M-I-C-K-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Hey there, hi there, ho there, you're as welcome as can be. M-I-C-K-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
Your nose and mouth and along at all times, including when...
Now, although there is no Christmas music playing right now, just being able to see Main Street still decorated for the holidays, it's, oh man, it's absolutely amazing. And then seeing the castle at the end, just being its beautiful self. Oh man, walking into Magic Kingdom is something special, really. Just walking down Main Street, you get a feeling in here that, I love it.
Look at this! Who decorated this place? They didn't use nearly enough antlers.
And the ladder is running right now. This is right there.
I really can't get over how the new castle looks. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. And like I've said it before, I've already said it a bunch of times. The old white paint job, beautiful. I loved it, and it always have a special place in my heart. This one, a million times better. It's the truth. Now, I have said that my tradition is to always go to Tomorrowland first, but sometimes, you know, you gotta make exceptions, especially when the Haunted Mansion is at a 5-minute wait. Then you obviously make the exception. That's where we're headed to right now. Guys, what's better than Haunted Mansion? Walk on Haunted Mansion. Yes.
Final arrangements may be made at the end of the tour.
Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween, awaken the spirits with your tambourine. We'll live happily ever after.
Making the tombstones quake.
Step up for singing, wait.
Happy haunts materialize.
And me and you both realize when we go to socialize.
So that right there, all the way up there, you're gonna see the tombstone of Mr. Toad. and it is an Easter egg to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, which was replaced by The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Now, it's a rumor. It hasn't been confirmed by anyone. Actually, there have been multiple reports, right? Some people have said, yes, it's true. Other people have said that, no, it's not true. It is said that on that tombstone, you know how there are always riddles in the tombstones here in Haunted Mansion? Well, it says on that tombstone, supposedly, poor Mr. Toad, it's sad but true, not nearly as profitable as Winnie the Pooh. Now, that's kind of brutal, man. Like, you already replaced his ride and then you put that riddle up on his tombstone up there. That's brutal, but if it is true, it's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. So at this point, we're kind of just walking around. I just wanted to see where the line for Seven Dwarfs ends. It keeps on going near Storybook Circus, so we're just gonna walk to Tomorrowland because it's Tomorrowland. And yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do anything. We're just kind of walking around, and for me, that's more than enough. Just walking around Magic Kingdom is more than enough for me. Now, the last ride that we will be going on is Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. The last time that I was here, I was not able to get Galactic Hero, so I really want to get it this time. And it says 15 minutes. It doesn't do the same amount of loops that it usually does, so maybe it is 15, maybe. Let's do this. Nothing. Yeah, no, Galactic Hero, not even close.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright guys, so after that, our night here at the Magic Kingdom is coming to an end. That is the first time I see the castle with the colors like that, like no projections or lights or anything since August of last year. Yeah, well, beginning of September since last year. That's insane. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, oh man. Now I want to get to the end of Main Street and then see all the decorations for the holidays up with the castle at the end. That must be absolutely beautiful. Alright guys, look at this. Look. Do you see that up there? That little tiny piece right in the middle? Very soon, we're gonna be there. I'm so excited. But I don't think there's a restaurant that I get more excited to go to than California Grill. It's maybe next year when we come back and we eat at Bull and Bear, then maybe I'll reach that level of excitement. But yeah, as of right now, nothing. Right back to Wilderness Lodge. I love this resort anyway. We're gonna go check out to see if it's still open so we could play pool, and that's about it. I mean, we got what, 2.5 hours into our reservation to California Grill. Well, at least playing pool will work up an even bigger of an appetite. That way we could eat all the food in California Grill. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I really hope it's open so we could play. Game 1 for me. Game 2, let's go. For victory number 2. Let's see if I don't mess it up. Alright, we're switching to 9-ball. Now, unlike traditional 8-ball, which is just you break and then when you pot in a ball, you are either the solids or stripes depending on the one that you put in. 9-ball is a little bit different, right? There are only 9 balls rather than the full 15. Then you have to go and pot in the balls in numerical order. If you hit any of the balls that are not the one that you need to hit, so for example, you start with 1, then you make 1, you move on to 2. Then when you break in 2, you move on to 3, and so on. Now you could make other balls in other numbers, hitting the one that you need to, right? So that it collides with the other one and puts it in. Now that could be a strategy because if you make it the 9 ball hitting another ball, you win automatically. You don't have to make everything else. So off the break, right? Let's say the 9 makes it to the edge of a little pot. You could hit the 1, knock in the 9, and you win. It's a lot of fun, guys. For the win, is it gonna happen? Definitely not. Oh man. Now Alec can win. Yep. Wait. Nope. When you play a lot of these games, man, you lose track of time quickly. So we're gonna call it a day here after 5 games, 4-1 for me. Let's go. We're gonna go upstairs, get ready, get dressed, and head back to the Contemporary for dinner at California Grill. And boy, am I excited again. All right, let me explain why I get so excited for California Grill. I've been to California Grill twice. The first time that I went, it quickly became my #1 restaurant at Walt Disney World. Then the second time I went, it just solidified its first position there. Now that's not including Bull and Bear. Bull and Bear is not in this conversation. Going back to California Grill, it just solidified its spot in my #1. Why? Because it is arguably the best restaurant on Walt Disney World property. Now, why is it the best restaurant? But it's the food, the atmosphere, the service, the feeling, everything about California Grill is something remarkable. It's something that really cannot be replicated in any other restaurant because, I don't know, it's that restaurant. Everything about it is top notch, out of this world. That's why I get excited for it every single time. Alright guys, we're sitting down, we're checked in, and like I've always said, the hardest part about eating at California Grill is waiting to get up to California Grill. Now to wait, these are like the most painful 10-15 minutes of my life. Alright guys, so this is the first time we ever sit all the way like in the entrance. I'm so far away from the window, I can't see the castle, man. I can. That is not okay. Anyway, we're sitting down. I absolutely love this place. It's amazing just walking in, and I'm super excited. All right, guys. So I'm going the same similar route of appetizers here, and I went with the sashimi again. But something interesting in the description of the menu, it still says the barbecue eel, but today they substituted the eel for scallops, and that is the first thing I'm going for because I mean, their scallop, oh, it's so nice and tender. No. All right, guys. Before I talk about that heaven known as that heavenly being known as a scallop. Ash wants me to really try the spicy kazan roll. That's the appetizer that she got. Looks really good. Sounds good. Let's give it a try. I love this restaurant so much. I love it. The spicy kazan roll. Let me talk about that before jumping into my plate. Oh my god, it has such an amazing taste to it. So the server came right. So the sushi is like in a circle, and then in the middle there's like a spicy scallop mayonnaise, right? And Ash eats a piece, and then the server comes, let me show you something, right? And he gets a knife, kind of separates the sushi a little bit, gets that scallop mayonnaise, puts it on top. He says, try it like that. It's far better. Oh, that mayonnaise, then you get the spice, and oh. Second scallop. You don't need to chew that scallop. That is the best tasting scallop I've ever had in my life, by a light year. You could forget about it. Oh my god. My dad loves tuna. That's your favorite fish, right? It's his favorite fish of all time. There are 4 different fishes here, and the tuna is the least best. Out of the 4, the tuna ranks the 4th, and I agree. I don't know what it is, man. Everything about this is just on a whole nother level. The tuna, so fresh. I don't know what they do, man, but it's amazing. All right, guys. So my second appetizer entree is that goat cheese ravioli. I was beyond impressed with it the first time. I'm shoving this entire piece in my mouth. Yes, it's going to happen. Let's see if it's as good as last week. First chew. Alright guys, I literally completely forgot that I was recording. That's what happens when you eat good food. You just disconnect. I literally finished that goat cheese ravioli. It took me 9 minutes and 50 seconds to finish that goat cheese ravioli. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It does have a stronger goat cheese taste than usual. Oh my god! And then you mix it with the tomatoes that it comes with it. It's every single time that you come here, everything that you eat, it's on a whole nother level. It's spectacular. This restaurant, it's a shame we haven't come before. All right, guys. So for dessert today, I went the fancy cultured route here, and I went with the cheese board. As you know, but I'm seeing them eat the apple creme brulee. It looks really good. But we did have that last time. I want to get the cheeses. I want to eat the cheeses. I tried the purple haze from my dad the last time that we were here, and it was spectacular. But we're gonna go in order. Now the first one is Beecher's Flagship Reserve. Let's give it a try. Let's first try the cheese, and I'll try with the accompaniment right next to it. So it's really good. It kind of reminds me a little bit like cheddar, but slightly different. Still has a strong cheese taste. Now I'm gonna try it with its accompaniment right here, which was that's the incredible thing about cheeses. It's sometimes the cheeses have a really strong taste, but when you pair it with the correct accompaniment, its flavor completely changes and you get something absolutely amazing. It's the same thing with blue cheese. The taste of blue cheese by itself is borderline disgusting. But then when you mix it with the accompaniment, usually a honeycomb, like this one's paired with honeycomb, it changes the flavor and you get that sweetness in there, and it's amazing. Wow, this cheese is strong, but with that accompaniment, you get that sweet apple taste in there along with the cheese. Oh my god, this is amazing. And the best part about it as well is that when you have different cheese and different accompaniments, you can mix flavors. So it's not necessarily just the one that's right next to it. Right now I could go with the honeycomb with this one, or the fig. You could mix and match and make your own flavors with it, and that's one of the most epic things about a cheese board. Guys, again, another great. I just noticed I didn't really speak much about the cheese board. Incredible cheese board. Quite possibly the best one I've had on Walt Disney World property. It's great cheeses, high quality cheeses with a lot of flavor, and then the accompaniments that it comes with it, the flavors that you get from it, and the flavor combinations that you could create from it. Absolutely incredible dish. But again, California Grill was being California Grill. It's a restaurant that you could come to over and over and over and over again, and you will always have that same impression of it, of how amazing, how spectacular it is. It's a restaurant that will never cease to amaze. It's incredible. I mean, there has not been a single thing that I've had in California where I'm like, no, this is bad, or nah. No. Everything that I've had is absolutely incredible. And trust me when I'm telling you. You want to know what's the best part? All 5 of us, with everything that we had, less than $300 in our check. Incredible. It was less than Be Our Guest. It's incredible, and I absolutely love this restaurant. I will be definitely coming back over and over and over again for the rest of my life, because it's a restaurant, the atmosphere, being able to look out and seeing Magic Kingdom all lit up, and then the food is some of the best food you're gonna have in your life. And then the service here in California Grill, it doesn't matter who it is, you're gonna get incredible, out of this world, amazing service, always. It's a perfect restaurant. That's the best way. You know, I gave it a 10. It honestly deserves it, because it's a perfect restaurant in my books. But anyway, we are heading back to the lodge already, so I'll meet you guys over there for the outro. Alright guys, today was another incredibly magical day. Any day here at Walt Disney World is a magical day, but today was extra magical. Because the Contemporary today showed me why it deserves to be #1 in terms of dining at the resorts. Wow, what 2 exceptional dining experiences we had today. Obviously, we just came back from California Grill, and there aren't words that could explain how good California Grill is. It's on a whole nother level of another level. It's hard to explain. It's something that you need to experience, And whenever you have the chance, go to California Grill. You will not be disappointed. But not just that, but for breakfast, we went to the Wave. The Wave has been a restaurant that me and my family, we've gone to for many years. But lately we haven't been back because the last like 5 years that we went, it was only for the Christmas Day dinner that they had. And the quality of that started going down, so we kind of associated the Wave to that. Not anymore. Oh no, not anymore. The bacon and eggs from the Wave are something exceptional. I mean, oh my god, that was one of the best things I've ever had in my life. Everything about that dish, you could lick that plate clean of how amazing it was. Pork belly, amazing flavor to it, super tender, literally melts in your mouth. And then it had a nice crust out the outside, and then you had that maple on it. Oh my god, spectacular. I mean, that's the only way to no, I mean that even saying spectacular doesn't explain how spectacular that pork belly was. But today, man, the contemporary, wow. But throughout the day we did spend it at Hollywood Studios. In our plans, the last day that we're gonna go to Hollywood Studios, and that might be the case. But we did a lot. We were able to do Rise of the Resistance. We were able to do Slinky. We were able to do Toy Story Mania. We weren't able to do Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That's the only sad part about that. But we were able to do a lot of things, and it was a great magical day. And I love this so much. Just being at Disney World, walking around, taking it all in, riding the rides, experiencing everything. I can't wait to live here, and vlogging as well. I've come to love vlogging so much. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a pain in my wrist. I don't know what it is, and it's in my right hand, the hand that I use. My left hand, useless. But there's this pain in my wrist. I don't know what's been going on. I don't care because I want to vlog. I thought, I mean, you know, maybe vlogging and holding the camera the entire day isn't really helping. I don't care, honestly, at this point, because I want to record. I want to have that camera with me to capture everything. I want to share the magic to you guys because it's amazing. It's something that I want to share to the world. I want to show you guys, bring you guys along, and it's become something special to me, really. I mean, it's incredible. Well, anyway, those, like, you know, in deep moments, that's gonna be for the last night. All right, that's 2 days from now. All right, just we'll get more into that later. But right now, let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first day of the Festival of the Arts, so we have plans for Epcot. We're gonna head there early on. I'm gonna suggest right now to my family, we show up when the park opens, because first off, I'm pretty sure the park is gonna be sold out tomorrow. And then when park hopping starts, people are going to start hopping over to Epcot, so it's going to get really full. But we want to go there. For lunch, we are going to be eating snacks at the booths of the Festival of the Arts. I've already been looking at the menu. I already have some food items that I have like logged in my brain, and I'm going for them when we go. I'm super excited to just experience the Festival of the Arts one more time and just truly take it all in the entire day. And then dinner, guess where we're going? The Wave. I think I may or may not have planned for this. I may be psychic or something, because I must have seen in the future and said, man, we're going to be so in love with this bacon and eggs that we're going to want it the next day. So there you go. Big brain moments. Yeah, we are going to have dinner at the Wave again, and I am seriously considering just getting those bacon and eggs. There's just like 2 or 3 of them. I think 2 should be enough, but even if I'm hungry after that, a third one, I'll be happy with that. And you know what? That might be the route I take. Maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see what I'm feeling at night tomorrow. But it's another magical day, and I'm super excited. As always, guys, thank you for being part of the Disney family, and see you real soon.